Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about a truth that might sting, but it's necessary. Most people will never be wealthy. And it's not because they lack intelligence, potential, or opportunities. It's not because the world is unfair or because someone else is holding them back. It's because of one simple, undeniable fact. Wealth is not just about what you do. It's about who you become. The journey to wealth doesn't start with $1 in your pocket. It starts with a shift in your thinking. Most people believe that becoming wealthy is all about earning more money, but that's a misconception. Money is a result, not the cause. The real foundation of wealth lies in your mindset. How you think about money, success, opportunities, and most importantly, yourself. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions create your results. If you believe wealth is something only lucky people achieve, or that money is inherently bad, your beliefs will hold you back from ever attaining it. Think about it. If you view wealth with suspicion, or see money as something that corrupts, why would you pursue it wholeheartedly? Your subconscious will sabotage your efforts, because you're chasing something you secretly distrust. To become wealthy, you must first embrace a mindset that sees money as a tool for good, a means to freedom, and a reward for value created. The scarcity mindset is one of the greatest barriers to wealth. This way of thinking focuses on what you lack, what you can't do, and what you might lose. People with a scarcity mindset cling to security and avoid taking risks, even calculated ones. They fear losing the little they have more than they desire to gain something greater. On the other hand, a wealthy mindset is rooted in abundance. It sees opportunities everywhere, believes in the possibility of growth, and understands that wealth is not a zero-sum game. When you adopt this mindset, you start to see money as something you can create, not something you simply earn or receive. The mindset of wealth also includes a deep commitment to learning and self-improvement. Many people think they'll achieve wealth by working harder or longer hours, but this approach has limits. There are only so many hours in a day, and hard work without strategy or growth leads to burnout, not abundance. Wealthy individuals understand that their level of success rarely exceeds their level of personal development. They invest in expanding their knowledge, sharpening their skills, and surrounding themselves with people who inspire and challenge them. They know that when they grow, their ability to create value and wealth grows too. Another critical aspect of a wealthy mindset is the willingness to take responsibility. People who never achieve wealth often blame their circumstances, poor upbringing, lack of education, or the economy. But here's the truth. Blaming external factors is a surefire way to remain stuck. A wealthy mindset shifts the focus inward. It asks, what can I do to change my situation? What resources or opportunities can I create? This mindset doesn't wait for someone else to open doors. It builds doors where none exist. Lastly, a wealthy mindset understands the importance of patience and delayed gratification. Wealth is not built overnight, but many people give up too soon because they want immediate results. Those with a wealthy mindset are willing to play the long game, knowing that consistent effort and wise decisions compound over time. In the end, the greatest wealth you can possess is not in your bank account, but in your ability to think, grow, and create value. When your mindset aligns with the principles of abundance, growth, and responsibility, financial wealth becomes a natural outcome. One of the biggest reasons most people never achieve wealth is that they don't have a clear plan for getting there. They dream of financial success, but dreaming isn't enough. Wealth requires more than vague aspirations. It demands a roadmap, a strategy, and disciplined execution. Without these, even the most ambitious goals remain out of reach. Imagine setting out on a journey to an unfamiliar destination without a map or directions. You wouldn't expect to arrive, would you? Yet this is exactly how many people approach wealth building. They hope to make it someday, but they don't define what it is or how they plan to achieve it. A clear plan begins with a specific goal. It's not enough to say, "I want to be rich." You must define what wealth means to you. Is it a certain amount of money in the bank, the ability to retire early, the freedom to travel or start a business? Clarity is the foundation of any effective plan. Once the goal is defined, the next step is creating a strategy to achieve it. This involves breaking the goal into smaller, actionable steps. For example, if your goal is to save $1 million, you need to determine how much you'll save each month, what investments you'll make, and how you'll increase your income. These steps must be realistic, aligned with your current circumstances, but they should also challenge you to grow and stretch beyond your comfort zone. However, a plan is only as good as the discipline to follow through on it. This is where most people falter. Discipline is the bridge between goals and results, yet it's often overlooked because it requires sacrifice and consistency. Many people get excited about their financial goals at first, but when challenges arise or the initial enthusiasm fades, they give up. Discipline means staying committed even when it's difficult, inconvenient, or takes longer than expected. One reason people struggle with discipline is that they focus too much on the short term and not enough on the long term. They prioritize immediate gratification over future rewards. For example, instead of saving money, they spend it on things that bring temporary pleasure but have no lasting value. Instead of investing time in learning new skills, they spend hours on entertainment. Discipline requires a shift in perspective, from short-term pleasures to long-term gains. It's about making choices today that your future self will thank you for. Another crucial aspect of discipline is accountability. People who achieve wealth understand the importance of measuring their progress and holding themselves accountable. They track their income, expenses, and investments. They review their goals regularly and adjust their plans as needed. Without accountability, it's easy to drift off course. Finally, wealth building requires resilience. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. Disciplined action means pushing forward despite these obstacles. It's about staying focused on your plan and adapting when necessary, rather than abandoning your goals at the first sign of difficulty. In conclusion, wealth doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of a clear plan and disciplined action. When you set specific goals, create a strategy, and commit to following through, you put yourself on the path to financial success. Most people never achieve wealth not because they can't, but because they lack the clarity and discipline to make it happen. Be the exception. Plan your work, work your plan, and stay the course. If there's one universal truth about success, it's that it lies outside your comfort zone. Most people never become wealthy because they prioritize comfort over growth. They cling to what feels safe and familiar, avoiding risks and challenges. But wealth doesn't come from playing it safe. It comes from stepping into the unknown and seizing opportunities that others shy away from. Comfort is seductive. It tells you that where you are is good enough, that taking a risk isn't worth the potential loss, and that the status quo is safer than change. But comfort is also a trap. It keeps you stuck, preventing you from exploring the possibilities that lead to growth and financial success. The truth is, if you want to achieve something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. This requires pushing past the boundaries of your comfort zone and embracing discomfort as a natural part of progress. Fear of risk is one of the biggest barriers to wealth. Many people are so afraid of losing what they have that they miss out on the opportunities that could multiply their wealth. They see risk as something to be avoided at all costs, rather than as a necessary step toward achieving their goals. But here's the thing, all progress involves risk, whether it's starting a business, investing in the stock market, or pursuing a new career. Every path to wealth requires taking a leap of faith. The key is not to eliminate risk, but to manage it wisely. Wealthy individuals approach risk differently from most people. They don't avoid it, they embrace it, but they do so with preparation and strategy. They educate themselves, analyze potential outcomes, and make calculated decisions. They understand that risk and reward are two sides of the same coin. The greater the potential reward, the more risk is often involved. But by taking thoughtful, informed risks, they position themselves to reap the benefits. Another reason people avoid risk is the fear of failure. They worry about what others will think or how they'll recover if things don't go as planned. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of the process. Every successful person has faced setbacks and learned valuable lessons from them. The difference is that they didn't let failure stop them. They used it as fuel to keep moving forward. If you're unwilling to fail, you're also unwilling to grow. Opportunities often come disguised as challenges, and most people miss them because they're unwilling to deal with the discomfort they bring. Starting a new venture, making an investment, or learning a new skill can feel overwhelming at first. But those who push through the discomfort and take action discover that these challenges are where true growth happens. Wealth is built by those who are willing to take bold steps, even when the path isn't guaranteed. Ultimately, the comfort zone is a place of stagnation. It keeps you small, prevents you from growing, and limits your potential. To build wealth, you must learn to embrace discomfort and see risk not as something to fear, but as an opportunity to grow. The question isn't whether you'll face challenges on your path to wealth. You will. The question is whether you'll let those challenges stop you or propel you forward. Choose courage over comfort, and you'll discover that the greatest opportunities often lie just beyond the edge of fear. Wealth is not simply a matter of dollars and cents. It's a reflection of who you are and the value you bring to the world. One of the key reasons most people never become wealthy is that they fail to prioritize their own personal growth. They want more money, but they don't focus on becoming the kind of person who attracts, manages, and multiplies wealth. Personal growth isn't just important to financial success, it's the foundation on which all lasting wealth is built. Your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development. Think about it this way. Wealth is like a tree, and personal growth is the root system. You can't expect the branches to flourish and bear fruit unless the roots are deep and healthy. The more you grow as a person, the more capable you become of creating value, solving problems, and seizing opportunities. These are the very things that lead to financial success. Personal growth starts with a commitment to learning. Wealthy individuals are lifelong learners. They read books, attend seminars, seek mentors, and constantly look for ways to improve their skills and knowledge. They understand that the world is constantly changing, and staying stagnant is not an option. Whether it's learning about investing, improving their leadership abilities, or understanding new technologies, they make growth a priority. Contrast this with most people who stop actively learning once they leave school. They rely on outdated skills and knowledge, and as a result, they limit their potential. Mindset is another critical component of personal growth. Wealthy people cultivate a mindset of abundance, resilience, and gratitude. They believe in their ability to create value and overcome challenges. They see setbacks as temporary and failures as opportunities to learn and improve. This mindset allows them to navigate the ups and downs of their financial journey with confidence. On the other hand, a negative or fixed mindset can keep people stuck, convincing them that they lack the talent, resources, or luck to succeed. Another aspect of personal growth is emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage your own emotions while navigating relationships with others. Building wealth often involves working with people, whether it's negotiating deals, leading teams, or building partnerships. Emotional intelligence helps you communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and inspire trust. It's a skill that pays dividends in every area of life, including your financial success. Personal growth also requires discipline and self-awareness. It means being honest with yourself about your strengths and weaknesses and taking action to address them. For example, if you struggle with managing money, personal growth might involve learning budgeting skills or seeking financial advice. If fear of failure holds you back, it might mean working on your confidence and courage. Wealth is not just about external success, it's about developing the internal strength to handle the responsibilities and challenges that come with it. Finally, personal growth is about aligning your actions with your values and vision. Wealth is meaningless if it doesn't serve a greater purpose. Growing as a person helps you clarify what truly matters to you and ensures that your financial success is in harmony with your goals and values. When your personal growth fuels your financial journey, wealth becomes more than a number. It becomes a tool for living a fulfilling and impactful life. In the end, personal growth is not just an ingredient for wealth, it's the engine that drives it. The more you invest in becoming the best version of yourself, the more capable you become of achieving and sustaining financial success. Wealth is attracted to those who are growing, evolving, and continually striving to reach their highest potential. Wealth is not an accident, nor is it reserved for a select few. It is the result of specific principles, choices, and actions that anyone can adopt, if they are willing. However, most people will never achieve it, not because they lack opportunity, but because they fail to align their mindset, actions, and personal growth with the pursuit of financial success. We explored how wealth begins with mindset. Your beliefs shape your reality, and if you don't think abundantly or see opportunities, you'll never take the steps required to create wealth. We've seen that a lack of a clear plan and disciplined action keeps most people stuck, dreaming of success, but never executing a strategy to achieve it. Comfort and fear of risk hold many back, preventing them from stepping out of their safe but limiting routines to seize the opportunities that lead to growth. And finally, personal growth is the cornerstone of wealth, because the more you grow, the more value you can create. And wealth always follows value. The truth is, the road to wealth is not easy, but it is simple. It requires a willingness to think differently, act consistently, and grow relentlessly. Most people are unwilling to make these commitments, which is why wealth remains elusive for them. But the good news is, you don't have to be most people. The choice is yours. You can settle for mediocrity, or you can step onto the path of self-discovery, disciplined action, and courageous decision-making. When you focus on becoming the kind of person who attracts and sustains wealth, financial success becomes not just a possibility, but an inevitability. Wealth is not something you chase, it's something you attract by the person you become. So start today. Think bigger, act bolder, and grow beyond your current limits. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards for your finances, your freedom, and your life are immeasurable. Thank you.